It's been a couple months since the last of these. There was no video for July because I hadn't bought enough to justify one, so instead I'll be covering what I bought in July and August 2021 in a single video. First, the RNG last time determined I should buy a Nintendogs game. I got them all. Dachshund and Friends, Labrador and Friends, Dalmatian and Friends, and the US exclusive Best Friends. Then I got the free Nintendogs plus Cats games on the 3DS, Toy Poodle, French Bulldog and Golden Retriever. This plus the Chihuahua and Friends I've had since 2005 maybe completes a set. I say maybe because of the Japan exclusive Shiba versions. I've had conflicting info on whether they're their own games or if they're the same as one of the third Western releases just with a different dog on the cover. I'll have to determine that later. Next, some completed sets. I bought the Getaway Black Monday, which combined with the first Getaway finishes that set. Next, two games I've completed the sets for, but getting the other ones I own to show for the camera was too inconvenient for me at the time. Cell Damage on the Xbox and Lost Sphere on the PS4. I already had Cell Damage on PS2 and GameCube and Lost Sphere on Switch, so both of those are complete too. Side note, I really hate it when shops put their price stickers on the spine of the inlay instead of just the box. They're impossible to get off like that. Then there was Fear Effect and Fear Effect 2 Retro Helix, both on PS1. Fear Effect Sedna doesn't have a physical release, so this set is complete too for now. Now for single releases, games with no sequels or ports. There's Ping Pals on the DS. There's also a Sports Connection on the Wii U, the only Wii U game I got in the last couple months. One of my more recent videos was on Dragon Ball Z Budokai, so I bought a pair of Dragon Ball games. Dragon Ball Z Super Saiyan Densetsu on the Super Famicom and Dragon Ball Evolution on the PSP. Both of these consoles I am now missing only a single Dragon Ball game, Hyper Dimension for the Super Nintendo and Tenkaichi Tag Team for the PSP. Another game I did a video on was Dynasty Warriors 2, so I bought 4 more Dynasty Warriors games. Dynasty Warriors 4, Dynasty Warriors 4 Extreme Legends and Dynasty Warriors 4 Empires all on the PS2, along with the first Dynasty Warriors PSP game. Already covered the Wii U, so I'll move on to my other full set aim, the GameCube. I got Judge Dredd, Dredd vs Death, and Phantasy Star Online Episode 1 and 2. That's the only Dredd game on the GameCube, but when it comes to Phantasy Star, there's still the Japan exclusive Episode 1 and 2 Plus I still need. Now for the rest of the consoles. For the PS2 I got a trio of collection discs, Sega Classics Collection, Taito Legends and Taito Legends 2. For the DS I got Pokemon Link, or Troze if you're American, and Zookeeper. For the 3DS I got Super Monkey Ball 3D and Super Pokemon Rumble, or Rumble Blast if you're American. Last game, for the Switch I got Travis Strikes Again No More Heroes bundled with the Season Pass. I'm very late with this game. I played the first game when it was about a year old and the second when it was new, but I'm only getting this one 3 years later. Now for the merch, which is all books. I got the comic Medieval Fates Arrow. I had to get the first truly new medieval story in 2 decades. I also got Pokemon Adventures Volumes 2, 3 and 4. I've had Volume 1 for at least 10 years and I'm only now moving forward with it. Finally, the Doctor Who stuff. Still getting Jon Pertwee stuff. Versus the box set Myths and Legends containing the Time Monster, Underworld and the Horns of Nimon. I also got the Mutants. And the final thing I have to show is the Target novelisation of The Crimson Horror. Not a story I'd be going out of my way for, but it was just incredibly cheap at the time. Finally, the RNG for next time. This time I rolled 535, which is Time Crisis. This should be easy since I don't own a single Time Crisis game. Whether or not I'll have a video for September alone or it will be combined with October, I can't say just yet, we'll just have to wait and see.